Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to do a foundation review and actually product review in general. This foundation, there is some other stuff here. These were sent to me and I wanted to kind of test it out because some of the claims on this foundation is that it's waterproof, it's 24-hour foundation, waterproof. Oh, there's nothing in the house. No one's here. The door just slammed. Okay, that was creepy. Transfer proof, lasts up to 24 hours, and it's lightweight, and it's supposed to be nourishing to the complexion. The brand is Wunder2. I don't know if I already said the name of the brand, but it's called Wunder2. And they sent this cream that's supposed to reduce the appearance of wrinkles on the face in about 2 minutes or 60 seconds or something like that. First it says 60 seconds here and then it says in 2 minutes. So I guess it's 60 seconds up to 2 minutes. I have no clue. So we're gonna put this to test. I'm planning on going about my day, doing my stuff, and then do a wear test and like check in with you guys. I'm gonna do some workout at home, workout DVD thing, which is cardio. So that's good because I'm gonna start sweating and I'm gonna, after the workout, I'm gonna show you guys how everything worked out. But let's just get to the application of this. First, I'm gonna apply this and I'm gonna get really up close. Let me zoom in so you can see what I look like up close and what this is gonna do for the wrinkles. It's yellow. Okay, I'm afraid to put this around my eyes. I don't even want to. I'm just gonna try it on my forehead and see what it does in 60 seconds. And there's a little bit, like, you see a little bit of wrinkle. It's very cooling when I put it on. It feels cool. And you don't need a lot of it. It seems like I'm putting too much. Let's put some here too. Why not? Laugh lines can always be filled in. I don't have anything on my face. I wiped everything off beforehand to make sure I don't even have like sunblock or creams on. So this is straight on to my skin. Where else can I put this? I really want to put it in my crow's feet, but I don't really want to. I'm just gonna put it here. See, like on my temples only. I'm not gonna get close to my eyes. I wonder what it would do for texture. Shall we try it? Let's try it. Let's put some here. So here's my textured area. Let's put some on the textured. See if it does anything. Oh, whoa. Look at my forehead. Oh no, I can see, I think I put too much. Because now I can see this weird, the product. I can see the product on my forehead. How weird. Okay, this looks nasty. It looks like it's smoothing everything out, but then I can see some real crazy patching going on. So if you do put this on, make sure you smooth it out really well. Once I put the foundation on, I'm sure it's going to take care of the little patchy spots. But see, like here, I blended it really well, so you can't really see, and I don't really see a difference in the texture, really, and it didn't really take away. Okay, so let's give it 30 seconds, and then we'll check up there. Not really wowed by this. It's nothing that a regular primer wouldn't do, so I don't see a big difference. Let's move on to the foundations. I have my Beauty Blender dampened, and I have two shades here. They sent a 40 and a 20. I'm thinking 20 is a sand and 40 is honey. And I know honey is a little too orangey for me. So I'm gonna try the sand first and see how it works. 20 sand. I'm just gonna keep you up close. I hope you don't mind seeing my face up close, but I'm already gonna do this application, so might as well keep you up close and show you how the application is. So here's my skin. I'm gonna do half of my skin, half of my face with the Beauty Blender and half of it with a brush, so you can see how it applies with different applicators. But here we go. Here's the application. Right off the bat, I could tell this is a little bit too light for me. Oh yeah, I should have done a test. Should have done a patch test. Okay, we're gonna cover the forehead too now. And you guys, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, don't forget to subscribe and become part of my YouTube family. And if you like this kind of foundation review too, give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to share it with your friends. Wow, okay, so this was one, like a dime size, I would say, foundation. It dries down really fast. So you want to be quick with your application. Like I was talking and I was trying to be fast, but I guess not fast enough. I don't really like the wrinkle lift underneath. It seems to me like it's showing through. Maybe. It's not showing through, but it really didn't help my wrinkles any. This is my face with the foundation, and this is my face without the foundation. It took away a lot of the redness and discoloration on my skin. I would definitely give this a medium to full coverage. Overall, it just smoothed out the skin. It's not super matte and it's not dewy. It's just kind of an in-between. It's still a little bit tacky. So we'll give it a chance to dry down. I'm gonna put the rest of my foundation with a foundation brush. So this is an It Cosmetics buffing brush. I'm gonna use this and try to put the same amount of foundation on it and apply a layer on the other side. Probably gonna put a little bit less because with a brush, the application is so much thicker. So I don't wanna put as much product in there. And it looks like maybe I used this brush before. Sorry if it's a little dirty, but here is how much I used, and here we go. Whoa, it feels so. I smell some, like a little bit of alcohol in there, maybe. It's not perfumey at all, but it smells like foundation, but it's really faint. Now I'm kind of used to it, so I can't really smell anything anymore. But in the beginning, it kind of smelled like alcohol, and then it faded away. So it's nothing that would linger. If you have enlarged pores, definitely it's not gonna. It does kind of accentuate your pores a little bit. It doesn't sink in, but it does kind of look a little dry. And I have combination dry skin, so I have oily T-zone and then combination here, and you can see in the oily areas it looks dewier than it does in the drier areas. It looks more matte to me. The tackiness is kind of going away, but it's still a little bit tacky, but not too bad. I am going to use the powder and I'm going to use their powder and their bronzer because they gave two products here. One is the Perfect Selfie HD photo finish powder, and then this one is the Perfect Selfie HD photo finish powder but bronzing veil. So I'm going to use these two to kind of set my T-zone and stuff. I'm not going to powder too much in the dry areas, and I obviously will put my own concealer because they didn't give a concealer. So I just went ahead and put on my concealer off camera, but I wanted to build a little bit around my nose and see if this foundation is even buildable. So I'm just putting a little bit and want to just kind of put it around my nose and see if I can, if it is buildable or if it's gonna get patchy and weird on me if I build it. It is buildable. It looks really nice when I put it on again. You just have to be kind of careful not to, so it doesn't lift, because if it's wet and your finger, like for instance, right now it's wet, you see, I can rub it off. So you want to make sure that it dries down before you touch your face. It does have that potential of getting cakey, but on my nose where I have more oily areas, it looks nice and it looks great. But in the drier areas, I feel like it looks a little bit more, yeah, dry. And you can see on my forehead, you can see the little dimples and little pores that are coming through. A little bit of fine line is coming through. I mean, it does get a little cakey. I would normally use Laura Mercier or Hourglass powder to powder my face, but for the sake of this demonstration and this video, I'm gonna use this their own Wunder2 Perfect Selfie powder, setting powder. So it's white, and that kind of makes me nervous because of flashback. So yeah, white powders like this kind of make me nervous because that could be that it has flashback. And my foundation already is lighter than my skin. Even though it's oxidized a little bit, it kind of became more same tone, but it's still a little bit lighter. So I don't want to over powder my face. I'm just gonna powder my nose with this because I don't want to have a white cast everywhere. Okay, now this one is the Perfect Selfie bronzer. The bronzer looks really nice. I mean, I like the color. The color looks really pretty. So we'll see how it works. Let me get a clean brush. This is a powder brush. It's not really a bronzing brush, but all my brushes seem to be dirty. I have to like do a nice wash of everything. It's not a cool tone. It's more of a warm tone bronzer. So this would definitely be something that you want to put all over the skin as opposed to contouring with it. But it doesn't have any glitters. It's matte. I actually like the color. I like the bronzer. Yeah, the foundation is way too dry for my taste. Even in my T-zone where I'm oiliest. The best part is my nose. That's the oiliest part of my skin, and it looks beautiful. It looks flawless. Everywhere else that I have slight dryness or wrinkles, it just makes them look more pronounced. So right now, excuse me, the application looks good. With the exception of my pores not actually kind of showing through, looking dry, and this area looking dry and a little bit cakey because I build up the foundation in those areas. I feel like I just need one layer, and I can't personally build the coverage because it will make my fine lines and pores look worse. So I'll be back. I will check back with you soon. I just finished my workout, you guys. Look at all the sweat coming down. Here's a clean towel. I'm gonna pat dry my face and see how much foundation comes off to the towel. A little bit of bronzer coming off. Let's do the forehead. I'm just patting it, I'm not rubbing it. I think it's just the bronzer. It doesn't look like foundation is coming off. And if it is, it's super slight. Let's try this side of it with my chin this time. Yeah, there is slight transfer, but it's very minimal. I haven't touched up my makeup. I haven't done anything. And, you know, you saw me work out and show you guys how it looked. The transfer wasn't that bad after I worked out. I'm gonna do another wipe test with this part of the towel. To show you if anything comes off. Let's do right here. Okay, so here's clean. It does transfer, it does come off. So here I've been wearing this foundation for 6 hours now. So you know, I applied it at noon, and right now it's a little bit past 6 o'clock in the afternoon. So this is what's coming off. So it does transfer somewhat, and it does come off, especially after sweating, after wearing it for half a day. It does come off. I can see that around my nose is rubbed off. I think I had an itch here. I went like this, and actually the foundation came off. There's some weird stuff happening here I hope you can see this on camera. There's cakiness going on here, which it was actually initially when I applied it. It did look like it was too much of a build-up foundation building up here because I did put on the second coat to see if I could build it up. It looks cakey. It looks dry. Not very flattering. It looks weird in person, especially. It looks like there's a thick layer of foundation there, even though I tried to blend it really well. The blending didn't work well because it dries down fast. So building it up is possible, but you have to work really fast. Around my nose, it looks like the foundation now, even more so than before, is settling into my pores. Actually, the area that I wiped, I can still see a lot of foundation there. Even though some of it came off on the towel, I can still see some foundation there. It did rub off in streaks here. Yeah, I would say that if you have pores, if you have visible pores, if you have dry skin, fine lines and wrinkles, I would say that this foundation probably wouldn't be something you would enjoy wearing. I'm going to splash my face with some water. Let's see if it does actually, if it is waterproof and without actually going in the pool water. Okay, so I'm going to splash my face. This is so weird. I don't know how I'm going to do this so I don't make a mess, but here we go. I'm going to just splash my face. I think I have to bring the bowl up higher. At this point, I think that any other foundation would definitely break apart. Let's look at my nose because I feel like something's happening with the nose area. Hold on, hang on 1 second. Okay. It looks like the foundation on my nose, and I wish that I could zoom in even closer. It looks like the foundation on my nose is kind of coming apart. If you can see, it's kind of breaking apart. And it is breaking apart in here a little bit. Maybe the formula got weak there because I have so much oil on my nose. So obviously I'm not gonna try this for 24 hours. 6 hours to 8 hours is enough time for me to figure out if I really like a foundation. I would say if you are wearing it in humidity, in very hot conditions, it's probably not going to, it's going to rub off and it's not gonna last as long. For 24 hours, I definitely don't see this lasting for that long. If only 6 hours kind of made these areas break up, I don't think it's gonna last 24 hours. And I'm definitely not gonna wear it for 24 hours. It's not good for my skin. And I feel like, I feel kind of cakey and I feel like I have foundation on, so I kind of want to take it off, to be honest. It does cling on to fine lines and wrinkles and sink into the pores if you have texture and pore issues and things like that. So something to consider. Is it my favorite? No, I would probably give it 1 out of 10. I would give it a 5 because of all the claims that it had. And it kind of met it halfway. Okay, I think I am done with this review. Thank you so much for watching. Hope that you enjoyed this review and it showed you how this foundation really is. If you like this kind of review videos, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up so I know that you like this, and leave a comment below if you want to see me try on and test the Wunder brow product that they have, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.